Hello, yet again, my friends, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. How you feeling, Finn?
Pretty good.
I like that I've gotten into the habit of asking you how you are in these videos. Really shows the bond between us, you filthy fucking peasant. Shows that we're really friends behind all of the lights and the cameras, you fucking whore.
Can you remember the other day when you got riled up over something and you're like, well, thank goodness that's over because at least now I can sit here and have some fun with my good buddy Finn. I need to go eat lunch, who is always there for me and would never ever abandon me.
For something as paltry as lunch.
The Samwise Gamgee to my Frodo will stick with me through thick and thin. Yeah, I'm glad I have a friend
No,
like
I
that.
really need to go get lunch. Oh look, it's bitches.
I didn't know that you could look down there. Well, of course I knew you could look down there, but
I didn't know you could avert your eyes to a separate direction. We haven't already been here.
No, we haven't.
When I first played through Dark Souls, I came here first, and I was like, oh, I can't go in. And then I had to get you, because I was like, I'm confused! And you were like, oh, apparently you need this doll.
Yeah, I got here first, and then had to look up where to get the doll from. And now that's when I was like, "There's a crystal sage. What?"
This is around about where you gave up, isn't it?
No, no.
You did.
I gave up. I gave up in the area after this, which is with the bitches, with the iron rods. That looks like the cat from Dark Souls 1, very overgrown.
Yeah, it's because of the mouth, really, but it's a pretty cool enemy.
Yeah. It's surprisingly tough.
What are you talking about?
Well, I didn't go to the Deacons of the Deep first before fighting it.
thought,
So.
you know what? Okay, you're probably not going to believe me. Jesus Christ, this thing is like really giving me a.
Yeah, yeah.
You're probably not going to believe this, but I actually don't vanish. Be a good
It's gonna
boy.
vanish.
I bopped him on the nose. I actually, the first time I came here, that thing scared the shit out of me so much that I went into full fight or flight mode, and I chose fight. I fucking... Oh, you're back again, are you? Okay.
Yeah, did you? Oh, I thought it regained its health when it disappeared.
Apparently not.
Wonder if did they change that?
There we go.
I remember that being a hell of a lot harder because it regained its health when it came back.
No, it's because if you run over there, it does. Most people just sprint away from it, and then I think it disappears for good, and then it reappears down there. But anyway, the first time I came here, like, I was just walking along, and then I heard... And I was like... So,
Yeah, I didn't even hear that. I was just bit on the butt.
yeah, I turned around. I killed it with this sword, didn't get hit once. I dodge rolled so well every time. Don't get me wrong, this wasn't me being cool, I was in a fucking panic. And then I subsequently died a billion times to the next enemy along, which is far tougher.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on this area. I think it's a bit bullshit.
I mean, you've got sword enemies who are just insanely tough, and you've got the fire guys who can hit you wherever you are, and then you've just got those regular irritating enemies.
This is... Yeah, I don't like it. It's hard in an
La
unfair way.
peste! You know what that means, right?
No, I've forgotten.
Well, I mean, directly it means the stink, but in this instance it would mean the stinky one.
You get arrested at the bonfire.
I was just gonna have a look. I thought there was another item around here, but that's alright. Oh, there it is. There's
Hello.
one. Where?
Over there.
Just remembering Poseidon 12.
Oh, yeah, you showed that to Ben the other day, didn't you?
I did. He liked it. At least I assume he did. He might have said it was shit behind my back, but you know. Pontiff's right eye. Absorb HP from defeated foe. But it reduces our dexterity. Like, it's a good ring, but I don't think it does quite enough for us to care.
It's a good ring early game. I think we're beyond the point of where it's any good. Oh, I looked up the covetous silver serpent ring or whatever it's called. It doesn't increase souls by a flat amount. It increases it by 10%, so it's always relevant.
Okay, nice. Because otherwise, if it wasn't, I would have taken the HP absorption. Because even like that little bit, I mean, you've seen some of the close calls we've been in. You are not a real one. Go away.
Hello.
What the fuck? Holy shit! I better kill him.
It's when you have to do shit like this where you have to come up with a system of how to engage the enemy. Where I just feel like this is a bit.
That
much.
was
like,
all of Undead Berg, though.
Sure.
Oh yeah, you go out, you quickly kill the crossbow shit. Okay, you quickly kill the crossbow guy. Then you turn around. You fight the guy who's running towards you. You
That's something that you eventually piece together from deliberately going through it so much.
I suppose that is the most efficient way because you're there so much, whereas this is just...
This is you have to figure out that to go to the top of the stairs, spin around a bit, and then retreat in order to be able to survive.
There's another one up there.
Running out, killing the crossbow guy, turning around, blocking for the incoming strike that you know is coming, even if the camera's looking the wrong way. That's just something you eventually piece together from doing it so much.
Come on, come on. You want some of this. You want some. No, don't do that.
Yeah, this is just tedious.
He's teasing me over so that the other guy will come down.
They attack so many bloody times. It's what's the word I'm looking for?
Shit.
Not irritating, not monotonous. God, I don't know what the word it is. I'm
It was
looking for.
monocumious. How did that not hit me? That sucks for him. Top of his body just went. Alright. I don't like how you can't sneak up on him either.
No. What was that?
Yeah. Excuse me, I need a drink. I do like... Sorry, go on.
I was just doing the silly voice again.
Oh. No, that's definitely... That's like top tier comedy. Dude, if you do the silly voice, mad subscribers. I had a weird dream last night, right? I was playing a game with you, and it was a game where you put yourself in the game, you know, usual dream shit. Oh, I'm in the game. And Jacksepticeye was doing a video on it while we were there, and suddenly lost all of his subscribers. And was, like, having a breakdown, and I was trying to comfort him, and I was like, it's okay. Have you tried, like, branching out and trying, like... Because you do a lot of, like, Let's Play videos, they all get a bit samey. Maybe people just got bored of it, you know? Maybe you should try doing something else. And he was like, I don't know what to do. I was like, well, it's alright, so I'll tell you what, we'll sit and we'll brainstorm some ideas and see if we can, like, come up with some different content for you. Because he had, like, 200 subscribers. And I felt really bad, but at the same time I was like, I'm more popular than Jacksepticeye.
Old faith to be gone, that's a good idea.
He wasn't racistly Irish. Oh, it was just such a funny dream. I think this bit's a tease. Yeah, it is. These things are fucking annoying.
It reminded me of the enemy, not enemy, but of the ghost that walks across the stairs in the lead up to the final area in Dark Souls 1.
They remind me of shit enemies. Because that's what they represent. Alright, usually you want to have... Oh, there's another one. Usually you want to have a crossbow, you want to, like, lure away the little ones.
This fire enemy is just irritating.
There's a second one over there.
I know.
Nya, 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 nya.
Oh!
You cannot see me. I am a master of stealth.
Every time.
It's just got that sort of, like, fast uprise that fits perfectly with doing a silly voice. We're being very meta this episode. No, no, no!
Just keep going.
No, no, no!
It's like spear of justice. You could just keep going.
You mean like how I do? That attack is shit. Also, you don't get to face this enemy on your own. You know, it's not just you and him and you can learn his attacks. You face him while there are 3 of these. Oh god. Alright, come on. Where's your explodo? There it is. Ow, shit, I forgot to block. There we go. And he does it so often.
Where's the enemy's mana, huh?
I thought, okay, so he's like a magic boy. If I get close, he can't do anything, right? Is that his deal,
Oh,
like the channeler?
Yeah.
Nah, he can stab you and do a one-hit kill.
He stabs you, then lifts you up and shows to the world, like, yes, I killed this man.
Sivanya! Boy got stabbed in the face. Honey.
Let's get him, guys. Your hair's longer than mine. I'm jealous. Oh.
But is your chin bigger?
I have the biggest chin. Me!
Actually, he's probably not aware of it. He probably just doesn't think about it.
What are you pointing at?
Like someone says, "Hey, have you ever noticed you've got a big chin?"
I'm not weird.
I do. I don't noticed.
He's got such a big nose as well, so he probably can't see it.
Never think about it. Fat people can't see their penis because of their belly. Paul can't see his penis because of his chin.
This is fairness.
This is bollocksness.
Leave me
You're
alone.
forced to run ahead, so you're forced to get the attention of the other enemies.
God fucking. Ah, God, he can still hit me?
Nowhere is safe.
Here is safe. Relatively.
Surprised they don't see you.
Oh yeah, these guys are dumb.
And I also this has the stupidest secret door in the game, and possibly in the series.
Come on, let's have fun over here where your friend can't see us in the dark alley.
Like that section to the left is probably the stupidest secret door in the whole series.
What, you mean this one here?
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm gonna look over it. There's nothing there. Wait, what? A stair? A set of stairs just fucking materialized.
What the? Okay, I didn't know that this was here.
That's bullshit that a set of stairs just fucking materialized. A secret door should be like a trick of perception.
Yeah.
Not
hidden in plain sight.
Yes, not just making shit appear. Like, ooh, I pull out this book and a whole hallway appears. That'd be bullshit.
Yeah, but do you even wow 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 wow?
I wonder what she's doing there. Is she trying to cleanse the bastard's curse? Trying to sow it? Sow it because she's a woman. Yes, fine work on that sewing.
Baba booey.
Bullshit. Bullshit, that wasn't a backstab.
Welcome to Dark Souls. We've got no fun and games. We got everything else, now you know name.
There should be like a some form of feedback or indication that a backstab is performable. Which
that was not
you're
a
gonna
ring.
Some people would bitch and whine and say that that would be bollocks because because that would make it too easy to perform a backstab. But I think that's a good trade-off if it's inconsistent.
What did we just get?
If backstabbing is inconsistent in the first place. I don't know.
Ooh.
Have it be inconsistent or have it indicated.
Or give me death.
Give me backstab or give me death.
Give me stab. He's my best friend, and you took him.
Stabber. I think that was the name of a goblin I met in LARP once.
LARP people are like the exact kind of people who give movies shit for having uncreative names, and then go to LARP and call themselves Stabber the Vile.
Yeah, from my general experience, LARPers are either incredibly unimaginative or incredibly imaginative.
They don't know the
It's
middle
one.
ground.
It's
Oh,
one
for
or the
fuck's
other.
sake. Okay, I got a
'Cause
bad roll on where this guy is.
because you need imaginative people to come to be able to progress the plot the people the refs have written for you, but a lot of them are incredibly unimaginative. Yes, my name is Fred, and I was born, and my parents were killed on this place, and I had to work up from the slums. Wow, you know where I've heard that story before from Michael over there.
And George.
Maybe you two have met.
And Paul. And Steve. And Steve's sister. What was our story? Because we had one for K.A.I, the imaginatively named hero of all.
Oh god, ours was
And Sebastian Rake. One of us was a farm boy, weren't we?
Yeah, Sebastian was was born on the planet Delmont. This is for the Green Cloak system for anyone who might have any idea what we're talking about.
Ah, yes, my favourite.
Green Cloak system is a sci-fi system when I say sci-fi, I mean like Warhammer
This is the
sci-fi.
dancer.
Oh.
This one's a girl.
When I say sci-fi, I mean like Warhammer fantasy sci-fi. So we're still using swords and shields and praying to gods, but we've also got guns.
Oh God, please turn my sword into a gun.
Cool.
Okay,
There's one of the planets that you can come from is called Delmont, which is actually one of the most imaginative things about the system. It's a planet that was one of the earliest colonized planets, and the idea behind it is that it was mined for resources so much that it actually made the planet like 40% smaller because we just completely shaved off the crust and then the mantle underneath that. So and then the entire surface was made into a city, but they still needed to expand. But because they had nowhere else to go, they just went up, and then they went up again and again. So now there are like hundreds upon hundreds of layers, all on top of each other. And the further down the layers you go, all the layers are cities. Further down the layers you go, the scummier it gets. So the top layers are all the rich people in the high society, and the very topmost layer, where that actually sees the sun, is where all the farms are. Is where all the farmlands are. Sebastian was a person grew up in a somewhat middle class layer. Parents were killed. Hypocritical, I know. Parents were killed for a reason. In fact, one of the reason was figured out with you, I think, because we knew each other from.
Was I the farm boy? Because I thought I was high society.
No, you were high society. I was farm boy because after parents were killed, after my parents were killed.
Parents.
After
They
my
killed
parents.
parents.
My goal in life was to just make it to the topmost layer to see what was there. That was my only.
So
sense
I
of
invited
purpose
you
in
up,
life.
and then you did it, and then you went home, and then you killed yourself.
No. No, through years of struggling to make it from layer to layer, because the lifts that take you between layers are heavily guarded. Trading in favors, getting to know people, picking up guns on the street, which eventually became the sniper rifle that I used when I enrolled into the military. Eventually made it to the top, found out that there was basically bugger all there, and just lived under trees and in rabbit holes.
Well, no, because the topmost layer wasn't the rich place; it was the farm layer.
But they're still quite rich, just not.
Yeah,
the
but
richest.
they were. Hang on a minute.
Oh, I thought it might be.
Oh,
And then I eventually found a.
hang on. I haven't seen this before.
Taurus,
Oh.
Yeah, I told you he was dead.
even alone, as an unkindled Lord Seeker. For the children I knew, bless their souls,
Souls.
none of our reason.
I like children's souls.
I would have made a flame.
And then I enrolled into the military for want of something else to do in life. And then we were going to. Yes, that was it. We were going to be childhood friends.
Well, okay,
and
hang on. I think I remember this bit a bit better than you then, because I was not on the top layer. I'm pretty sure
we knew We were childhood friends. I knew that, and we were going to be separated for some reason.
No, I remember the
And then
reason.
going to
If you'd
meet
let me
each
tell
other
the
again in
fucking
the military.
story, dude.
I'm telling my version. We were going to meet each other again in the military after, which was going to be a reunion.
Yeah, you make it sound like we planned that, as in the characters. You had no idea that I was going to be turning up.
No, in character, I had no idea that you were going to be turning up.
Even though you were driving me down there. No. No. I don't want to fight them. So yeah, basically I think I was from like the layer below the farms, and I thought you were a farm boy.
No. No, because we were...
Whoa, what the fuck? Oh my god!
Where did that come from?
Pretty sure it was the guy who I saw around there.
Hmm.
Well, I'll just give it a second. Anyway, so, yeah, there they go. Regardless, we used to go up and play on the farms.
You can't do that. That's not something that you can do. We did not. I would have told you.
But
I would
then
have told
how?
you that.
But you somehow we were on the farms quite a lot.
No, we weren't.
No,
but
we knew.
We never decided on that.
We decided on that because that would mean that we would have knowledge of the fucking thingies, the animals.
That's not how it. That's not how it went down.
This is how I remember it.
Well, I'm afraid you're remembering it wrong.
Oh, one of us is, and I'll tell you something. It's probably me. Yeah. So anyway, regardless.
Because I came up with my character origin story before I came up with how I knew you, and my origin story was that I worked my way up the layers until eventually into the farmlands.
Oh, hello,
I would
friend.
have told you that you can't just go between layers. That's not something that you can do.
I was a rich boy. Anyway, so I never got along with my family up in the top layers. My father was a rich man with an important job, and he didn't have time for me and my stupid child shit.
That's a secret wall, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't remember where to go. Oh wait, yes I do. Yes I do.
You have to go in that little church and then go underground.
Yeah, it's kind of really misleading.
The church where the bonfire is.
Yeah. So anyway, eventually I took all my money, which was a okay amount, and I went out and bought a small ship, bought myself some weapons, went out and became a mercenary.
Oh, didn't we say our characters had decided that if they ever got split up, they would enroll in the military in order to be able to meet each other again?
I don't remember that. Maybe, but I just... From my knowledge, I thought I either became marooned and joined the military just because I had nothing better to do while I waited for my ship to get fixed, or I decided to wage in on the war. I think it was one of those two, but it could have been. But if we both enrolled in the military, there would have been almost no way that we would find each other, because we probably would have been sent off to different places because we were two different.
No, I say enrolling in the military. We would have decided to enroll in the Green Cloaks, which is a specialist force that is sent ahead of the military to the front lines on the planet where the LARP takes place.
I have no idea.
One of my character ideas was another character idea of mine was I was going to be somebody from the deepest layers, where they're like so deep and so shady there are secret experimental projects going on, experimental project facilities. I was going to be captured, experimented on, which would have allowed me to become an adept, which are basically space wizards.
I am the space wizard.
The space wizard class, and he would have gone mad and eventually broken out using his adept powers and think he was somewhere else, even though he's from Delmont, and he would have seen a leaflet to enroll into the Greencloaks military. There are 4 regiments in the Greencloaks military, and one of them is called Delmont, after the planet. So you would have seen this recruitment flyer, and then been like, "Oh, that will take me back to Delmont," confusing it for
Wow,
something
they
else.
have like really low standards for who they'll let in their military. If some fucking psychopath adept can get in.
They're fucking LARPers. LARPers all think they're special all think their characters are special snowflake. They'll let bloody anyone in. Because you got to somehow justify letting someone's shit character into the canon.
I always found that really funny. It's like, have you ever seen that South Park episode about those people? What was it? Yelp, that review thing.
That's a review site, yeah.
Yeah. Like everyone in South Park started, like a whole bunch of them started Yelp accounts and started like reviewing restaurants, and then like they wanted like the worst of the Yelpers to like be taken down or something. So I can't really remember. It was a very long time ago I watched this one, but basically it was like, Yelpers, you know, lead Yelper, bring you and your Yelp cronies here and we'll fucking fight it out or whatever. And like 1 million people went and all of them thought they were the leader of the Yelpers. All of them at the same time gave a speech about how they and their people would take down or whatever the fuck. And
Take down what? What was it they were after?
I don't remember! Get off. Ow, no. Can't. God, these guys are inconsiderate. Ugh. Did you do that? That was bad. That's a no-no! Oh, a cool thing that won't get me ambushed. Whoop. Oh, hey, I didn't get ambushed.
Yeehaw. Yeehaw. Yee.
Ooh.
Michael Avone's singer sings like all his
Sorry?
Doi, oi, doi, 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 doi.
I killed that on its way down. These guys sound like they're singing.
I killed you before you hit the floor.
I killed a couple of them there in like a very nice tempo, so it was like
Kill you before you hit the floor. Kick you through the door.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let
Do
the
you want
bodies
some
hit
more?
the floor. Let the bodies hit the
Yeah, that song just goes downhill. It just goes from a 10 to a 0 really quickly.
Yeah, because it sounds really nice at the start, doesn't it?
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
That's a perfect example of like one of those fucking memes which is like, oh yeah, this is what my life is like, you know, it's like the good start and then it gets bad really quickly. Dude, your friend there just fucking bailed rather than fight me.
He's killing us in his thousands.
His thousands? Thousands of him are killing us.
He's killing us in our thousands. No wonder he's killing so many of us. There's 1,000 of him.
I'd like to point out you're a programmer. Oh, like your job essentially relies on you getting words correct and writing in perfection.
We're getting numbers correct.
Well, yeah, but you need to like know how everything should be phrased and put. To be honest, the numbers generally don't actually. All that matters about the numbers. Oh no, my health bar is like 5 too long. It's the words in between that count. Hello, friends.
It's not quite true, but alright.
Not quite true means, oh, hello.
Because there are more numbers than you might think.
Shh, it's okay. Oh, hello.
Like this, everything you look at in a game is just a series of numbers visualized in a certain way.
What about this? Is this a number?
Yes, actually, because that will be pulling from an index of animations.
Look, you've hurt Paul's feelings. He's having an existential crisis about
Paul-
being a number.
Paul himself is just a massive array of numbers that are coordinates for his vectors.
Yay! How do we unhollow in this game?
I don't know. And then his collection of vectors will be positioned in a spot of the world, which will be represented by numbers, an X and an X, a Y, and a Z coordinate.
Huh?
His health is a number. His mana is a number. His stamina is a number. Open up the menu and look at your weapon. Look at all the numbers.
Huh.
There he is. Look at all the numbers.
The numbers. I can't get them out of my head.
I don't even see the numbers anymore.
I don't even see the code.
I don't even see the code anymore. I just see a big-titted woman. And they're just numbers. I'm so lonely.
You gotta be really lonely if in numbers you start to... Okay, this one's inactive. Jesus fucking Christ. These are some of my favourite enemies.
Can you remember my house when I lived in the campo?
Yes.
Yes. Can you remember that it had that big flat roof section on it? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I used to climb up there sometimes to do something up there, like shoot the air rifle or something.
Do something?
To shoot the air rifle or something. And
yeah, is that what they call it now?
there's a bit around the side of.
Don't come in! I'm shooting the air rifle.
There's a bit around the side of the house where I would clamber up, and it's near. And there happened to be a lamp hanging there, an outside lamp. So it was made of porcelain, quite big, quite chunky. It had just the one light bulb inside it. Well, as I shoved my hand in there to grab onto the lamp so I could hoist myself up there, I later found out that there was a wasp's nest inside there, and I was bloody lucky that I did not have an army trying to get rid of me.
Huh.
So yeah, you stepping on that thing just reminded me of that.
Oh.
As I shoved my hand in there and was like that. And I'd peer inside. Oh, that's a wasp's nest, and my hand is an inch away from it. Oh. Fuck.
They were probably, like, too relieved at not being crushed by a man's hand to really give a shit. That's a man's hand! It's an inch away from our wasp's nest!
Dude, I would have been like 40. My hands are tiny.
So? It's still bigger than a fucking wasp's nest.
No, it wasn't. This wasp nests are huge.
No, they're not. Bees' nests are huge. Wasp nests are generally a bunch of little cones.
No, this was massive.
Alright. Where are all these bitches?
That's misogynistic.
Well, I don't want to fuck the... Well, you know what? Okay, maybe I might. They got a lot of arms. Think of all the things they could do. Oh, there's the fucking hot one. Those two are alive. What must have happened to this fellow to end up just outside of this fucking bridge as a big fat maggot just lying here?
Well, if the origin stories of anything else that might have ended up like that are anything to go by, he would have decayed until he could decay no more and became the entity of decaying. A maggot. That's how Dark Souls works.
Pretty much. Aldrich actually ate so much that his body collapsed in on itself and he became sludge.
You've mentioned this before.
So, you know, who cares about fucking reality, am I right?
So by Dark Souls logic, if I shit and shit and shit until I can shit no more, will I just become a massive orifice?
You will shit your body inside out. And become a horrible anus monster. What if I have a lot of sex? Will I become a giant engorged penis monster?
I'll become a giant prolapsed anus red rose on legs.
You'll be the prolapse worm. You are just one infinite prolapsed anus.
Mars, the prolapsed worm. Oh god, I want to draw that now.
Prolapso.
I want to draw that, but that means I'll have to look up a reference image.
Just think of inside out intestines. I do it all the time. Okay, we're all good here. We're all friends. Right, there are two ways we can go now. We can go in there, which I think is where we're supposed to go. We
And
can
then
go
you
this
fuck
way.
and fuck and fuck until you can't fuck anymore. Kai, the monster of arousal.
See, this is like the bit I don't like, because this is like, look at this and tell me if you think, yeah, this is the way for progression in the video game, right? Because we came in across a grand bridge into a grand city, and you'd think, you know, you head up and up until you get to the cathedral and you fight the guys, right? But no, you have to go down into this shit, under the sewer, to go forwards. It feels really counterintuitive. And then you can just as easily go this way, which is the wrong way. I think this is the way to Jorm.
No, this way's the right way.
No, it's not.
This goes down into the catacombs.
We've been there. We've already done the catacombs.
No, the catacombs with the bitches with the iron rods.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way to Jorm.
Yeah, we want to go there. That's progress.
Yeah, we want to go there after we kill Aldrich. This way leads to Aldrich, and he's one of the Lords of Cinder.
I thought this way was a dead end.
It is, eventually, at Aldrich, who we need to kill. So then we come back and we go that way.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't like how this place is
when I went
designed.
down here when I went down here it was just this one room. It was a dead end. I couldn't go anywhere. So I went down.
So that staircase right there is like not anything then?
I must have missed that.
You must have, but this is the ways of progress. Oh, I love these enemies. They're so fucking freaky and horrible. I wish they had faces under there though. Turn around, you fucking idiot.
Oh, spiders!
I don't like spiders. They don't like me. Tongue pie, my favourite.
I don't understand how you can have such a massive phobia of something that you can't even be near a masqueration of it without feeling triggered.
Do you mean spiders and spider plants?
Like, okay, what I'm talking about is like I know of someone who was playing Dark Souls, but he had to stop because he got to a bit with might have been Dark Souls 2 actually, but he had to stop because he got to a bit with spiders in it. So I can't play anymore. They're spiders. I just can't play anymore. Likewise, someone with a spider phobia would come up to this bit and be like, I just can't play anymore. It's got spiders in it. I have to stop. And yeah, likewise, I know someone personally who I was talking about a spider plant to, and he said, "Can you stop saying spider, please?" I was like, well, why? Because I'm afraid of spiders. Can you stop saying it's making my skin crawl? Can you stop saying spider? Are you fucking serious? I'm allowed to say this. I'm allowed to be confused by this because I'm afraid of dolls. I'm scared. I'm petrified of dolls. There's something so fucking creepy about them to me. But I can play a fucking game with dolls in it.
What exactly does the game want me to think about this?
You're getting so close and they're not triggering.
What does it want me to... Okay, I'm perfectly safe. Let's just have a little wander in here. Oh shit, they're all alive. Well, isn't this just a fucking...
Egg on my face.
What was that supposed to, like... Yeah, this was supposed to make you think there was something there because they were all gathered there, and it was just so that the really dumb players will do what I did.
Yeah, the really stupid people do what I did. Oh.
Well, I did it on purpose. I got some excrement-covered ashes. I'm sure my shop lady will love those.
I can't fucking believe I missed... How good did I miss those stairs?
You know what else you missed?
No,
No, he's snoring right now. No. Don't need it. Would this... No, it just restores your health.
Oh, it only restores your health.
Well, look at my health.
Yeah, we're dying.
Excuse me,
That's like a severed finger. You've lost a pinky.
It's like a chipped nail.
A stubbed toe.
Ow. Oh, I don't have a glass near me. Bollocks.
Missed my chance, so
I've just got a mug full of dried coffee.
Siegwart of Katarina, offer my deepest gratitude.
Sigvard of Katarina.
It's all yours.
This one's better.
I know. Won't you join me for dinner?
Here, have a miracle.
I made a fine
Thanks, I guess.
We undead deserve a little normalcy from time to time.
I like you.
Finally, upon this rendezvous,
You speak a lot.
let us make a toast.
We've got the man who never shuts up and the man who can't talk properly.
Together at last.
I have to get up to fucking accept this.
That's bollocks.
Valor, my sword, and our sword.
What, did he just give us a beer stein?
He gave us a Sid brew.
May the
What's a sib brew?
It, I think it restores a shit ton of health.
So it's basically a beer
embers
stein.
you.
Pretty much.
And he,
just a beer stein.
restored our thingy.
Oh.
About the bird.
somewhere, hidden right here in Irithyll, is a deep dungeon.
A deep dungeon.
And even below that,
Deep dungeon.
famed capital
Yes, I know.
of Yorn, the reclusive giant lord.
Didn't you live stream the dungeon once?
Promised to keep.
Yes.
Yes, you did. Yes, it was around about there I gave that bit that you live streamed is around about where I gave up. When you meet the giants.
Yes, so you did go down, and you didn't go this way.
Because I was convinced there was nothing here.
Right, we're almost at the end of Sigward's storyline. It actually ends at Jorm, and it's one of the hardest parts, because much like that bit with Sigmar, you have to keep him alive, except it's in a boss fight against a giant. Memories of better days.
This is all new to me.
This bit reminds me of, like, this is where you're supposed to be like, hang on a minute, that painting is of you-know-who. This reminds me of Anor Londo. Also, you know, just no big deal. I'm just going to walk forwards with my finger on the dodge button for no real reason.
Is that a silver knight over there?
That or a black knight.
Why is the carpet all ruffled? For reasons. Something gonna... Ah. Of course, because you are as mighty as a dragon and need to be treated as such. Yeah. There we go. That's so low.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh! Don't mind this! My shield saved me!
I will fight with it.
Reminds me of that one bit from Bog's thing, remember? Where he's got like a fucking sword in him, and then he jumps on a guy.
Yeah.
I'm better than Simon, I can backstab. Don't blame me, by the way, for who the fuck is that, actually? What if Simon's his great-great-granddaddy? That's stupid, because Simon's dead.
Yeah, I think we already considered this. I never got the idea of someone just waving off. They've got the same name because they're a descendant. That character who's meant to be a descendant from never struck me as the kind of person who would have kids. I never knew him to have kids because it was never mentioned in his story, and he died before he could meet anyone.
Yeah.
It's weird when they do that.
It's just like, oh yes, well, we needed a sequel and we needed it, like, you know, it's just like, it'd be cool because then people would be like, yes, because I like that character.
Yahtzee does it in the Chizo mythos. Like, oh yes, this is Samantha Harty. She is a descendant of Phil Harty from Five Days a Stranger.
Oh!
You mean Phil Harty had kids?
No. Listen, Paul, you're dead. You're actually just dead.
Phil Harty never mentioned having kids before he died.
It helps me aim. Fuck! How does that work?
There are a few descendants in my universe. I occasionally mention on here, and I've spoken to a lot about with you. But I always explain I always take
Mine's
great
better.
care to mention that they have kids. Like, didn't we once sit in a call for 4 hours as I explained the entire backstory and lore of my
Yes,
universe?
we did. Oh, hello. Do you have directions?
Where am I meant to be going? Paul has prided himself as a man. He would ask for directions. So they're silver knights. So they're silver knights, but they have lightning swords.
Yeah.
This fruit fly needs to die. There we go.
You murderer. As I kill this man.
I'm a woman of mercy.
I mean, like, I can judge you for being a murderer because I've accepted the fact that I'm one. Does this man have a frost sword? He does.
I can judge myself for thinking that I have voices in my head because that shows that I'm actually not crazy. By being concerned for the fact that I have voices in my head, I'm therefore not mad.
Yes, exactly. You get it now. See, this is how I justify myself. Ow! Ooh! That hurt! Has he got more shit? Oh, cool.
If you feel the need to ask yourself, am I a psychopath? The answer is no.
Unless you're, like, knee-deep in blood and gore and you've been manipulating people for years. That would always scare me, though.
Worried that if you're worried that you might be and feel the need to ask yourself, are you a psycho or a sociopath? The answer is no.
Well, that's the thing that worries me, though. What if I, like...
Yeah, that kind of I've always found that...
I can't use that as justification, and I'll tell you why. By the way, are you ready for some references?
I'll only, oh, sweet. I only, use that as justification to a certain extent, because to me that you could use that as an excuse.
Well, yeah, but, like, what worries me is, like, am I crazy? What if the conclusion is yes? What if I think, I think I actually am? And then what if I'm right and I'm just so crazy that I've gone to a meta level of crazy? Because you're either going to be not crazy or you're going to be, like, really fucking crazy. Oh, fuck me, it's this bit.
Because, I'm actually worried I might be a sociopath. Oh, and that means I'm not then. Okay, then I'll just... in that case, then it's justified for me to kill this person. Just...
I hate this bit.
I don't know what this bit is.
Yeah, you're going to hate it as well, just by looking at it. What we got, like, 6 dogs,
Fuck.
Bunch of crossbowmen. Oh, here they come.
Very pretty. It's very pretty.
The presentation of this place is incredible. I just wish that the actual, location was a better one.
You had me at dogs. Like as you were
It's not
saying,
just dogs.
you'll hate it as soon as you see it. I was thinking, no, would I really, or could this just be like an area that is just personally to you find annoying? Oh, dogs.
Dogs
Okay.
and a whole bunch of magic users who spam the little magic missile spell. Here's one. Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt. Look how fucking frequent this is. You got me real good, Dark Souls.
I don't remember those enemies using magic when we first met them.
Oh yeah,
they had swords, didn't they?
Knives, swords, whatever.
The sword variant. I'm looking for time. Pretty good. Pardon me.
Somehow, I fucking pulled through on that one. Right, now there's a whole bunch of magic missile guys.
God, when's the next bonfire? It's actually been quite a while.
Oh shit, there's a dog right there!
Ah! Like, the last bonfire was in the little church.
Yep. How do I do this?
Got a lot of souls. When's the next bonfire?
It's like up there. By the way, the bonfire is just over that ridge there. You see? Do you remember where those three guys were? And I was like, nope.
Yes.
That's where they are, right there. We've just come back here. Then we can go through there and we can run back across. It's terrible. I hate it.
You don't like that it loops back on itself?
Not that you're going all this way to the same bonfire. There should have been like an in between. This like I don't want to do anything because these guys are going to shoot instantly, and then I'll trigger the dog.
If you put the sword in your left hand, you might be able to do a thing where you hit the wall and hit him through it.
You can do that.
Yeah, you can attack with your left hand, but it has to be a heavy attack, because if you hold the left bumper, then it just blocks with it.
See this? It's my true sign.
See this? It's going through your face. That actually worked.
Ah!
Oh my god. Huh. That was cool. I don't remember.
This one's good against dark, which is... Well, I mean, they're just using regular magic, but whatever.
Right.
Now we just wait.
Do we have a magic shield?
No, these are both the same.
67.
Unless you want to put that on. But then they've got physical attacks when you get close, and I'm going to be rushing
that's
them.
not worth the extra 2%.
There are 3 of them.
Oh,
Or is that the
God.
same one? No, that's the same one.
Do they eventually stop?
Yeah.
If they don't hit you enough, okay. You got too close. Don't know what he's shooting at.
Oh!
No. No.
Okay, we got through that.
Yeah, well done.
That bit is kind of real horseshit. Let's see here. Shortcut.
Wonderful. We need that.
You say wonderful, not quite. Because you see, we got those big boys coming out through here.
You'll be fine. You're next to a bonfire.
Oh, they're there. Wait, where's the big guy? Bang, bang, bang. Alright. Okay. Up next is Pontiff Sullivan, another one of the hard bosses.
Oh, I thought we were going to be fighting the Devourer of Gods.
No, he's right at the top. He is where you fought Unseen and Smaug.
We have 7 minutes left. Do you want us to call it there?
Let's go back and do our leveling and, you know, burn
Oh,
our
yeah.
undead bone shards, and that should take a little bit of time.
Maintenance. Admin.
Maintenance. Yeah.
That was the wrong word. Admin. Busy work.
Tomfuckery!
Welcome home, speak very well. Then touch the darkness within me.
I'll tomfucker you out.
No.
I'll fuck Tom.
Don't do it. He's nice. I don't want more health. We'll go for strength. There we go.
Ashley.
Shut up.
If we had a few more souls, we'd probably be able to level up again.
Yeah, probably.
Ah,
Which is why I'm going to sell it for you. Give her the ash.
gracious, let I...
Oh, you gave me some shit-covered ash, thank you. How generous.
What's it for?
Unlocks more stuff that you can buy from her. So now she should have some more shit.
Covered ash.
Now she's got the tower key. Dilapidated tower behind the shrine.
I swear that was there already.
No, that's the grave key. I mean, maybe it was, but do we really want it?
I don't. What's in there?
Firekeeper soul. This is all like kind of trash. I think.
Don't need to wear the armor to be an executioner. Already dangerous.
Hang on, what's our hand armor like? Silence old
Oh.
woman. 4.6, 4.8. Sorry, on the top one.
Wow.
4.6. Yeah, fuck off. Lloyd's shield ring. Boost damage absorption when HP is full. Well, great. So we get one attack that does a little less.
Yeah, that sounds dumb. Never got that.
Now we're gonna give you
I never got.
no interesting weapons because she never has any. All right, fuck you then. That was worthless. Whoops.
Sure to bring
I don't think we got any Titanite scales, so you'll probably don't have anything. No Esther shards. But we can reinforce this.
Cool. Do it.
I did it. Now we need chunks. But it does do 222 plus 144.
Wonderful.
And then we've got this piece of shit. 45 strength needed. But it's very tempting.
Does Dark Souls 3's strength still soft cap at 40?
I don't know. We already did Yol of Londor, right? He's dead. Yeah, I think we did.
Hello again.
Who's this?
I don't know.
Here, if I blessing.
Oh, Dark Moon, right. You like Gwendolyn. I got some bad news for you. See, did we get any boss souls?
No. Other than Wolnir, actually. What can we do with what? Nothing, apparently. Do we still have his soul, actually? High Lord Wolnir.
Oh yeah, Wolnir's holy sword. Yeah, no, we got rid of it because it was like, oh, a holy weapon. Yeah, yeah, bye.
And then burn the bone shards.
Yep, and I'm gonna like pop a couple of souls so that we can level up again.
You really need to cure that addiction.
No, I don't. I already beat this game once by playing it exactly how I wanted.
Gotta pop these souls.
Uh,
Gotta get to my souls.
there we go. Whoop. Sorry, I got scared of you for a moment. Scary woman! Let me stick my hand in your pussy. Yeah, more strength. I'll go for a little bit more damage.
Wonderful.
There we go, lovely. You know what, I didn't even need to pop that soul, actually. I thought we needed more than... whatever, it doesn't matter. That's gonna do it for this episode, then, so thank you all for watching. Like, favorite, and subscribe, and until next time... Bye!